Guys, and welcome back to another crypto update. Today I'm recording from Sicily. We are on vacation. We have a beautiful place here. It is with sea view, and as you can see, all the nature around us. But that's enough about us. And let's zoom into the Bitcoin chart. So yesterday we were expecting a push since we were oversold on the smaller time frames, and we were expecting a push to the 34k area for the last hit of our bear flag stop. But Bitcoin today decided to continue the break to the downside, and it is a continuation of its break. So the technical target for that, if we zoom and measure the pole, the technical target for it is something that it is slightly against what we were expecting. We were expecting another high for the bear flag because we thought that the bear flag is still in its early stages to break to the downside, but Bitcoin right now there's a lot of fear in the market and decided to break down and continue its trajectory to the downside. So the question right now is, are we going straight to the 22k or are we sliding slowly to the 20k in the following weeks? So we have something to pay attention for. On the weekly, we were expecting these price actions. We were expecting 22 and 20k area, and we are still expecting them, but we are expecting them along down the road. We are expecting them to hit first 25 and then slowly sliding until the end of the year, until we break this falling wedge that I'm gonna talk about in a few moments. So the question right now is, on the daily, the bear flag, is it going to go straight capitulation? Is it going to capitulate to the 22k area immediately, or are we going to find support at the megaphone pattern and the descending channel that we were trending in for the past weeks? That is something that we need to monitor immediately, because if we break both the megaphone pattern and the descending channel, it is very, very bearish for Bitcoin. But let's not lose hope. For me, on the daily chart, we have a case that we can say we are going to form. Let me remove this thing. We are going to form a bullish divergence on the daily. If we zoom in, we can see that, of course, on the RSI, it takes in consideration only the close. So if we we make a trend line on the daily close and on the RSI, we can see that we are right now potentially forming a bullish divergence. So my idea would be that we are going to reach the megaphone pattern at 25k area, which was the last week about 4 weeks ago, and at that point we could see some push to the upside. But I'm not saying that it's gonna be a bullish breakout. For me, as I said previously, we still need to consolidate and break this pattern. Let me zoom to another chart. For me, we are still in this pattern. Okay, so we are gonna hit the lower trend line about 25k area, push to the upside, and for me we're gonna get rejected and trade within this falling wedge until we break to the upside, hopefully. If we break the trend line, the support trend line of this falling wedge, and we close a daily or even worse a weekly close below it, I'm seeing a disaster for Bitcoin. But for now, as I told you, we have still a lot of confluence signals that tell us we are near the bottom. Okay, on the previous chart we can see also that the RSI has been forming this falling wedge. We are hitting its lower trend line, its support trend line, and it is suggesting a push immediately to the upside. So in my opinion, if we reach the 25k area, We are supported by the megaphone pattern, by the blue descending trend line, by the RSI falling wedge. All these are in confluence that tell us that we are going to push to the upside. Of course, for how much, it's still to be seen. But for now, we have to monitor this breakout of this bear flag and see if we are gonna get supported by the megaphone pattern. So that's it, guys. See you on another video. Bye bye from Sicily.